Robin, how do you feel?
I feel great, especially nice to get the win. But it wasn't possible without these two horses here. UCD lads very strong today, so I was happy to take the stage in second overall.
What did you think of the race and the course overall?
Just a small field just makes it really hard because you're going to be in a small group for the whole day. Up and down, hard with the wind. It's just a hard race.
Will you be back next year?
Absolutely.
I'm with Sean McKenna and Eoin Morton of UCD. Sean McKenna, winner of the Wexford 2-day. Lads, today you had an epic break today with Robin Kelly. How did that go for you today?
Yeah, it was grand. Robin was away in the first lap, and I tried to bridge across him, and that wasn't happening. I hadn't got the power for that. And then Sean came up to me from the main group, and sure, we rode hard. And once we caught Robin, then it was the work was up to the pair of us because this man was heading towards yellow. So that was the aim of the day, to get this man yellow, and it paid off. So absolutely delighted to get a teammate into yellow.
Yeah, it was all fun and games at the start when it was easy. When after a 100k breakaway it got tough, but thanks to this man we were fortunate enough to keep the yellow or get the yellow jersey. So all because of Eoin and obviously Robin.
With Robin Kelly being a powerhouse on the flat, do you think that was a key just to have Robin on the flat and you guys just work on the hills?
Don't worry, we were panicking at the finish of that. Whatever 2k flat at the end, I was worried he was going to take off, but we had a few kind words and he decided that if he took the stage he'd be happy, so we were definitely happy with yellow, so it was all his.
Yeah, Robin definitely gave us a good dig out in the flats. Obviously he's a big boy, so going up the climbs at the back of the circuit he was struggling a little bit, so we just kept the pace fairly tempo, and then coming around the main road, Jesus, he gave us massive turns, so all credit to Robin. It was great. He could have not done that and sat up, maybe taken yellow off us. The gap was only 10 seconds, so all credit, all's fair in love and cycling.
Any expectations for 2014 with UCD?
Yeah, definitely. The team's definitely coming on a massive amount. We were a joke club. The first time we rode the Ross, obviously I wasn't around, but the club was the biggest joke in Irish cycling. And it's nice now to see us coming up and developing good young riders. It's absolutely brilliant. It's great to have a team. It's like there's very few teams in Ireland that can dominate races. I can only think of two names, and hopefully we can add a third into that now next season. It'll be great.
For next year, is there any races you're targeting?
We'll see if we can get around to Ross and see what the father says, but obviously something similar to this year, Ulster, or I'll try to Ulster next year, and all those big A1, A2 races won't be in the A2, A3 race anymore, so be up with the big boys like this man, so try hang on to him and I'm sure I'll do alright.
Any Ross for you next year, Eoin?
Yeah, the Ross this year was tough. Obviously the big crash really kind of took it out of me, but sure, I was glad to finish it. But not being competitive in races for me is very annoying, so I will definitely be aiming for having a good Ross next year. Really, that would be a big aim in the season. Hopefully maybe we'll get a couple of Premier calendars. We went to one this year and maybe we'll get a couple of more, so it's nice to get a bit of foreign racing in and gives you another little goal with big races, and obviously the Shea Elliott's would be one of my biggest ones for next year.
So you'll be back next year for the Wexford 2-day. You enjoy the course?
The organisation of this race is brilliant. Okay, we had a little bit of an issue with the timing, but the organisation, Michael really put on a show, and it was great to have. And it's nice to see a bit of a show at races. It really is. It makes a bit of a difference especially when kind of people's families and wives and girlfriends are coming down. It just makes a big difference to see them here. A bit of music, a couple of cups of coffee. It's nice to have it. Makes a bit of a show out of it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We're very fortunate to find Stafford Wholesale in Wexford town. Michael Stafford got thoroughly behind this race and gave us a challenge to put on as professional a race as we possibly could, to give it as professional a sheen as we possibly could. It was quite a challenge in a relatively short length of time. It took a lot of work, a lot of organisation, and I think today we presented a very professional looking race for which everybody enjoyed. We presented a challenging circuit. We used our existing Frank O'Rourke circuit, and then we built on an additional longer loop going in and around Adamstown. So once our title sponsor Michael Stafford Wholesale came on board about 8 weeks ago, the race presentation, the race promotion escalated quite significantly, and we put on a very professionally finished race today. I think our gantry looked particularly well today. Our plans for next year are to look at how we ran this year. We're going to expand it into the ladies and A1 for 2014, and we can already say that our sponsor is going to continue to back us for the Stafford Wholesale Wexford 2-Day 2014. So hope to welcome you all back down to sunny South East 2014.